Girls kissing.
Correct, very much correct. Hello, howdy. Welcome. How y'all doing? Hello, Marma. Hello, Clueless. Hello, Relo. Hello, Rain. Oh boy. Wow, am I a bit winded? Why am I winded? I know precisely why I'm feeling winded. I'm practicing singing for like God knows how long. Hey, that's my line. How is everyone doing? Primarily feeling alright. Thankfully. Oh shit, Drillbird, yeah. I really enjoyed the demo. I mean, I am a sucker for any game that's like, dig down, collect resources, go back up, and upgrade. Like, I love those games. I love them so much. Okay, I'm looking at the start screen here, if you will allow me. I never fully understood, what is this? Is this like a hole in a wall? Is this a sphere that is just floating above the air? That has like a gaping hole in the middle? What is this structure? What is this? What am I looking at here? Wish it was longer. It was a fit considering the price. Future games. Maybe that's what it's all about. I really have no idea what it's up. Like, I can see that inside is... like, this sharper purple is an inside. Assume there was a portal, that's what this lock makes. No, the portals are much more unstable looking. Wow, this starting screen really has much of a 3D effect when you actually start wiggling it around. Look at the scavenger on the right. You can definitely see it from the scav's eye. Maybe it is, yeah, super three-dimensional. And by properly looking, I have ascertained that perhaps it is just a giant gaping hole in a wall, filled with rot. As evidenced by all the freaky pustules. Rotten pustules, if you will. Love the title screens. Understandably so, it's very nice. Wow, I am definitely winded. Let's just start before I unwind completely and fall apart. Signal spires. What was I doing? Right, I was trying... Oh my god, where's my map? Blech. Just fucking dropping cassette tapes everywhere. Signal spires. I want to attempt to go to... I mean, I guess I could travel to Shattered Terrace and then random portal out, but I'd much rather try and see if I can random portal here onto cold storage. Because what I really want to do is get into Unfortunate Evolution, which then gets me properly into Outer Rim. Even though I have already kind of explored Outer Rim. Yeah, I don't know what my true intentions are. Should I grab... I shouldn't... That's a beehive. I'm not gonna grab a beehive. That's a bad idea. Rock. me see if I fully remember where I'm supposed to be going. Probably not. Yeah, popped in to say hi. You will go and play off. Well, I hope you have a good time beating off. Obvious joke, obvious joke. Also, hello, Wiz. How is you doing? You will possibly buzz next to Marmo and absorb the energy Marmo emits from playing off. What happens if... Sure, I don't have the protection, but whoa. Yeah, no, it's guaranteed to send me to... Roddenberry, USA. Oh, no, I'm in Outer Rim, USA. Huh. Definitely not what I was expecting. Me, personally, I'm doing pretty fine, thankfully. Somebody's having a lot of fun with the synthesizer. Wait. Do not fall. That is very much not recommended. Very hazardous to the health. Well, now I'm extraordinarily confused as to the purpose of this architecture. Ah, I see. That is the purpose of this architecture. And I am guessing that's a bottomless pit, so... I'm not going into that. Ah, that is also a bottomless pit. Fun! Could have sworn I saw like a platform there. You know, I never properly learned what are the... conditions for a karma flower to respawn. Do I just have to wait and properly survive a bunch of cycles to do so? Oh, where's the spear? Damn, first the karma flowers and then the spears. No, spawning. Green, green. I was about to say green is the opposite of purple, but is it? No, the direct opposite of purple would be... yellow. I guess Purple and green are not a nice of combination, unless you're the Joker. The Joker wears primarily green and purple, right? Why? How in the hell would I get... You know, is there any, like, real purpose to this particular room? Aside from being extraordinarily silly. Dang it. Can I just void float? Wow, that is a very pathetic amount of floatiness. That's what happens when you're... not properly ripply attuned, I suppose. Not quite. There we go. I don't know, onwards and upwards? Is there even a shelter somewhere around here? Oh god, I really hope there is. As much fun as it is to jump around rooftops, it's... actually not that fun at all. Scary as fuck. Very pretty rooftops, though. Love seeing all the falling stars or falling embers. Is that a tube? Like a giant tube in the background there? Do I have a rain timer? Yes, I do. Oh boy. Alright, this is most definitely not... rooftop looking anymore. Alright. Looking cozy. Ah! Shelter. Ugly fruit. The stomach will be able to digest it overnight. Ah. Wow, this is a very odd-looking shelter, huh? No idea what the shaky flakes is about. Shaky feather flakes, more like. They do have a rather feather-like... a feather-like look to them. Wee. Also, I do like being able to see the cogs here. That's fun. That's neat. Do I go for the fucking... Did not mean to go all the way down here. Mmm. Purple popcorn. I am not eating that. Wow, that's... No, that's just nasty. Really not worth the effort and time. Oh, that's 3 different exits. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a hole. Oh, right, this is a jump. Up above me is a jump. I remember now. I see. Uh-huh. Alrighty. Fuck. That was scary. What am I saying? This is all very scary. We... Wait. And those are also rotten. I'm not finding any clean food anytime soon. I also don't remember if there's any, like, penalty for eating too many of these. Aside from severe indigestion and sending my kidneys and liver into overdrive. You know, consequences that are more noticeable gameplay-wise. Again, is there anything on the other side of this basin? Yikes. Almost, almost, almost. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Everything's fine. Or is this just for some extra fruit? This is just for some extra fruit. And right below us is... I should have considered if I wanted to drop down or try and get back from when I came from. Okay. It's alright. It's okay. Mr. Makel will be fine. I forgot about that. I scream at the top of my lungs. Scream at the top of my lungs, but make it so that people are only hearing it as if I was miles away, because I don't want to peek my microphone and burst anyone's eardrums. Eh. Boy, are my hands sweaty. Boy, am I scared. Why did I do that? That was not what I meant to do. Where? What? Huh. Huh. Interesting. Fascinating, even. Why are you like this? I hate exits that are like that. Where do I go? I don't know. I am scared. Employing literally every safety tactic possible because I am always... I fucking knew that was gonna happen. I just absolutely knew that shit was gonna happen. Because it always happens. That always happens with me and exits that point downwards with poles that are also downwards. It is very tempting to go grab that fruit. But I've already made my... how the fuck? Well, I either die or succeed. That's literally always how this goes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Whoop. I am the very model of a Mara Major generally. I have the whole fucking lyrics in front of me. I could fucking sing it if I tried. Ah. I am thinking. Shocking, I know. I might have to karma farm a little bit. Since the rank of... I keep calling it karma, although I'm not entirely certain that's how it's supposed to be called. Ow. Because it's not the normal karma system. It's something else. The higher I am in the scale, the stronger my voidy floatiness is. So, if I raise my ripple karma, my Rauma... Rauma? No, that's definitely nothing. I'll probably be able to make that last floaty jump. Hopefully. Otherwise, fuck. Alternative, I might try and lodge a spear in the wall there? This? No, it's uninedible. That's fine. Blech. Where did my rock go? There it is. Blech. Alright. 2 ranks higher than 0. Rank 2. Rank 3, maybe? Yeah, no, the bottom of the karma ranks we call karma 1, so this would be ripple 3. Ripple layer 3. Ba-da-ba. Bish bash bish bosh. Eek. Ah, almost got me. Almost. Not quite. Very close, though. Very scary, though. Very hated, though. Verily so. Wee. Yep. Why are you like that? Though I am curious as to what the fuck is below there. Do I really not know? It feels like I should. I say that I should, but then again... This is the furthest I've found myself in. And there's no sight of anywhere else that I have discovered yet. Fa la 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 la. Oh yeah, the atmosphere is immaculate. I'm constantly fucking scared. Switching between frights and delights. Okay, God. Why? Damn it all. Okay. Alright, attempt number 2 is gonna include me shoving a fucking spear against the wall, hopefully. Or alternatively... Or double alternatively... No, I'm not gonna look for the map just yet. Truly a sad day to behold. Almost got me again. Okay. I'm holding my breath a lot here. I am just genuinely scared of heights. So what's up with this? Ah. I see. It's nothing. It's purely nothingness. As far as the eye could not possibly perceive. Ow, my fucking hands. Alright, plan B. Absolutely not eating that here. This is doable. Self-affirmations. I can do this. This is fine. Things are fine. It's my alarm. Jesus Christ, it's already 8 o'clock. What kind of sordid devil has caused time to elapse so quickly? At the terrible speed of 1 second per second. Okay. Alright. Yet. Alright, let's go back to the fucking north, south, east, west. An attempt was made, but it clearly requires me to have a better grasp on my floaty bananas. Floaty bananiness. Me going boing 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 through the air. It's fine. And we get to hear some very oppressive music. Operatically oppressive music. Or it was just one singular sting of music. One terrifying note to leave us in silence yet again. How cruel. Leaving us for expecting something more than just one dreary note. Hungry expectation. And tense anticipation for something that will never come. Hark, cries the public, for the return of the maestro. But the violinists are already entering their Toyota coupes and exiting stage left. Well, at the very least, we got cream cheese. Yum, 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 yum. See, this is truly... By the presence of cream cheese, this must certainly mean that this is the correct path. And sand. Everybody loves sand. It gets everywhere. Thus, it is everybody's friend. And back when the start. Nope, come on. There we are. Dang it. Alley-oop. Oh! You're blind, thus might detect me as a threat. Your friend is not blind, and they might detect me as not a threat. Hopefully. Is that barbed wire? Why would they need barbed wire in a place like this? There is a way downwards, and the presence of a pipe going downwards seems to imply that this fall is safe. Good to know at the very least. Hi? Where am I? Oh, here I am. Boy, my invisibility is so... My invisibility is so effective, even I was deceived. Ah. Ah, crud, okay. Extreme caution. Well, I am always a fan of being able to play in the mud. Not so much when there's... rot involved. Plain mud, please. Just wet dirt. Not other liquefied organic material. Again, is this place anything, or is it just a place to grab rotten fruit? Okay, I can see the structures to the right of me, but I'm not... I'm definitely not trying that. Do you mind if I... Could you please move out of the way? No? Could you please stop stepping on me? Oh, very, very tempted to cause some mindless violence then. But no. Always remember, path of friendship is always more rewarding. For it involves many, many less intentionally thrown explosives at my face. That's nothing to say about the unintentionally thrown explosives at my face due to their bad aim and desire to kill anything, even if their entire family is right in front of their desired target. Okay. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Do I even actually want to be here? That's a good question, me. Well, as long as there's places to explore, I suppose so. And now there's the music. Ah! Oh, okay. No idea what I'm doing. But I certainly am doing something. As much as it scares and frightens me. That's fine. I have a pretty significantly long cycle ahead of me. Nope, nothing in up that pipe. Understandable. Heading through the actual pipe. The thing I climb. And another pearl. Oh yeah. That's my bad. Another pearl. Lima bean colored. Lima bean bubblegum. That does not sound good. Ah, okay, I see that is not a platform whatsoever. Fantastic, thanks for the notice. Yep. And I just know I'm gonna have to come back here to grab that other pearl. I just don't have any... I don't have any good spots to store my already collected pearls. Not yet, at least. I don't have the shelter at the... at the throne. I was trying to think of a name for it. I was gonna say the temple or something like that, but no, it's just called the throne. No, don't make a bubble. Just float. Just float, buddy. I got extraordinarily distracted by the weird fucking ripples. A concerningly large amount of spears, I must say. Almost as if they were expecting people not to make this trek. No, almost as if they were expecting people to do this trek without the floaty powers. There we go, that's the proper sentence. Okay, motherfucker. Generally no idea how well, no, I can definitely see how somebody would make these jumps normally. Ah, so now that's why the spears... grab the poppy corn. Oh, another spear. How fortuitous. I can't get to the other side from here. Okay. I swear to God, if this entire climb was only to acquire that popcorn plant, I am... genuinely what the fuck? Okay, oh no, wait, there is definitely a gap down there. Why are you people here? If it was more available, I would recommend people the spin-off series of The Wandering Inn as a start instead of the main series. There's a spin-off series? Also, Jesus Christ, there are way too many cooks in the kitchen here. Please, I just... Alright, well, no time to dilly-dally, just climb on up and hope that whatever the fuck is inside this giant tower is either a shelter or 7 billion food storages. Anyways, spin-off series of The Wandering Inn. My memory currently fails me as to which one that is. As it very normally fails me. Well, okay, hold on. Spin-off series called The Singers of Terror. Ah, but of course. Matt Damon. Spin-off series called The Singers of Terrandria follows another human. So this is why there was the weird wobble 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 effect. Oh, come on, it was a simple drop. Off, I say. Okay, 2 follow-up questions. Why is it not as readily available as the main series? And why would you choose it as a better starting point than the main series? That's right, this is now a quiz. Maybe there's something good below here? I wouldn't call this good, it's something different at least. Wah 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 wah. Welcome, welcome. I am currently suffering because I really hate heights. But otherwise I'm enjoying myself here. So how are you doing? Very important question. I always ask everybody that because it is very important to know. For I wish everybody to be feeling fine. At the very least. Also, we playing in the mud. Oh. Hmm. Huh. Sleep deprived, your neighbor is shaking the walls with music. Jesus Christ? How? First of all, I'm sorry to hear that. Second of all, drywall wall made of walls. Walls made of drywall. Third of all, is really no way to make a noise complaint. I know it's like a party pooper move, but also, Jesus Christ. Also, huh. Oh, they're really floating in circles around this thing. Float around in circles, float around in circles. You live in a teeny tiny old town, not an apartment. It is shaking your... What are they using? Sonic... fucking... turbo sonic emitters instead of normal amps. I don't know why it's not as available, but basically you can only read it through the audiobook ebook combo. Unlike The Wandering Inn, you can read it completely free on their website. I mean, an act of extra revenue for the author is not a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 purples. No real other information about what the purples mean. It was intentionally built. But what is it intentionally marking? Actually, now I'm kind of worried. Like, very, very much worried. Like... that is definitely some loud-ass motherfucking music. Are we certain that's not gonna collapse some structures? Walk around in circles? I don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles? So that answers the question of why is it not so readily available? The other question remains unanswered. Why would you recommend it over the main? You cannot see it, but I am currently waggling my eyebrows around if I was goddamn the Doom guy. Looking around suspiciously. Because I do not trust anything around this area. Okay. New area? Unexplored location? Tons of free mud? Lots of pipes for enrichment? Almost as if this was like a terminal for guiding people through multiple different pipes. And again, weird spirals. Real weird spiral iconography. Almost. Also, if it's shaking your entire walls, it's certainly also bothering someone else in the vicinity. Unless you are somehow the only neighbor in the vicinity. In which case, wow, that is definitely a very small town. Am I? I don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. There's under 1K people living here. Legally, it's a village. Well, someone out of the roughly other 900 people living there must also be complaining about the loud music. Oh, cool. It's sandstorm time. It's Daruda sandstorm time now. Bleh. Meh. 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 No. No. Bleh. There's community beef. Community beef. And not the type of beef that is when people bring barbecues for everybody else. It's the type of beef that makes your guts curdle like old milk. It's hate. It's true and perfect hate. It was so fucking windy that not even my hate could keep me alive. Wee! Wee! I talk about hate and then I go and say wee whimsically. Whimsically even. Why do you mean there's... Ah. Oh, fuck you. Of course it was a king vulture. Of course those guys still live around here. Even though it is the first fucking vulture I've seen in this entire region. Probably. Maybe. I don't have all that good of a memory. But it definitely feels like the first... Why is there a king? Well, you know, sometimes some societies and species are still beholden to the monarchical system. Monarchical system, that's definitely not a word. But the idea probably, hopefully, follows through. Maybe. English is flexible enough. They can probably bend to my whims. I was trying to say whims, but it got kinda butchered with the winds. Whee! Mid. Yeah, probably good idea to rest here. Whee! Oink. decently certain I've already made this particular voyage before. Am I just gonna end up back in... I'm probably just gonna end up back in Ether Ridge. Although I could then try and find my way over to Migration Path, which then leads directly to cold storage. Alright, that's definitely an option. Also, 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3... Come with me. Nope, there is... My guess as to why the 6 pieces of little weird spiral... Not in my eye, but in the wall, were filled in with purple was the amount of regions that were rotten. But apparently that's not it. Also, give me a second, I need to turn on some lamps. It is getting way too dark. Don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in... Alright, don't forget to take your medicine. Ah. Medicine. Sometimes very important. Usually very important. Most of the times very important. Man, these guys love being extraordinarily near me. I would normally find that flattering, but also... It's kind of odd. Okay, don't try to do that anymore. Yep, no, this is a simple pilgrimage that can only be done by my own 2 feet. And no other fancy movement. Again with the weird, circles things to the right, upper right. And the classic circle with an X, signifying max karma. It's fine. Classic cases of symbolisms and all that jazz. Wow, that was a lot of height out of the floatiness. What do you mean there's a threat incoming? That is a threat incoming. I am walking on air. Wow. Whee! Yum. How's my stomach doing? Still use a little bit of nourishment. I don't remember if there is a shelter this way. What is up with the balls and tube that are pulsating in the background here? Ugh. Ew, 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 ew. Very, very, very organic and looks. Not liking. Ew, it's really not like the rot, so what the fuck is that? Ugh. Wait, what do you mean I've already been here? Right, I see. I have, in fact, been here already. Could potentially do this climb again, but is there really anything above here? Probably not. Maybe, but probably not. Right, this is where my dear old benefactor and commissioner Spinning Top left me after I took a wrong turn into... I think it was... Rotten Outskirts? Probably Rotten Outskirts, I don't really remember. Maybe it was either Outskirts or Industrial. Or maybe it was one of the other two possible locations of vanilla game rottenness. No really idea. It has been so long ago. Very middle of a mother major general, information vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote the vice historical from Marathon, Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical, a binomial theorem, and feeling out a lot of news. The many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and immaculous. In short, in matters measurable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general. I really wanted to practice that song to properly sing it, but I'm still having cold feet about it. Knowing that I will most certainly blob it somewhere along the way. So I'm probably just gonna record it. A one good take later. And post that to the Discord. Just because I can, and just because I like to. That's right, for those not in the know, I have a Discord server. Wow, amazing. Who would have thought? Okay, so these pulsating weird masses are in fact rotten in nature. Good to know. Not entirely, but I mean, I guess it's one less mystery. Corrupted factories, infested waste, crumbling fringes. Can't remember exactly if there's another possibility. Corrupted factories, infested wastes, crumbling fringes. I'm guessing that's industrial garbages. Outskirts? Is outskirts crumbling fringes? Alright. Why garbage wastes? Was Shaded Citadel one of them? I'm just trying to think of the regions that Watcher could go in vanilla. Garbage wastes, I don't believe, was one of them. You are, in fact, the Blade Watcher for at least 100 hours, Dory. Well, clearly 100 hours was not enough to fully remember and memorize the 4 different locations. I am being jokeful. I would never be as mean as to attempt to discredit someone's knowledge about something that they very like. Ark, where would that even leave me? Nowhere of many things, of many of my favorite things. You didn't say you were a smart and rememberful Doric. Ah, fair enough. Ah, yes. Nothing feels like home like the ominous noise of a beating heart. Welcome back to the throne. Evil noises, evil noises. Jesus Christ, it's looking even more purple than before. I didn't think that was possible. How much purple can you go? Very much fuck you. Ah. She screams into the empty void. But the void does not respond, for it is all-consuming and silent. Sad. And I just pop a bubble and take my chances. Apparently not. Wait. I guess when they say that the fringe is too unstable, they mean this region is already way too fucked up. I mean, there's always the other option of karma farming until you reach max ripple level and then enter Daemon through there, but that's also very time consuming and I don't really want to do that. Instead attempting to make the same voyage I have done a billion times before. But this time, not fucking up in the very... well, one of the very more dangerous rooms, because Jesus Christ, having to climb the vines is always a scary thing. Mainly for the feeling. Like you're climbing vines of rot. These things could just, at any moment, come back to life and become tentacles that'll grip you into the ever-beating mass. You know, normal stuff for the rot. Right. Alright, take two. There we go. That tendril is so goddamn close to everything. Ugh, I say. Thankfully, once you reach, in here and make yourself a little traveling hub, you barely have a reason to make that trip again. I forgot about Daemon and how Daemon kind of spawns... Ah! To move. To breathe free. Oh no. Oh, what have we done? Voices, the voices. But they're not in my head. Where are they coming from? Even if it feels like they're reverberating from within my skull, the sources are not from my own psyche. They're coming from a distant room. But where? Where in this god-forsaken land is it? Never again. Starving, pressing, grinding, squeezing. No, sir, I do not like this. Please stop yelling at me. Against us? But now I, a self, and an other. Oh boy, are you referring to me as the other, or... Oh, the joy! The incomparable joy! There's my rock. I know that a rock and a spear are not gonna do jack shit against this, but I'm... scared nonetheless. You are not born yet. Huh. Huh. Okay. Uh... Sure. The biggest cyst one has ever seen. Unfortunately, I do not have the tools nor knowledge in, endocrinology, is it? No, endocrinology is the doctor who knows about hormones, I think. Which one's the doctor that knows about skins? Oh wait, is it the endocrinologist? Dermatologist, there we go, yeah. I ain't no goddamn dermatologist, so, no clue what to do with that. Oh! Well, alright then. Let's see what we can make. Boink. Where are we? This is not my map. Where are we going? Oh, fun. Actually into cold storage! Wow, what luck! Exactly where I wanted to be. Like, the entirety of the past stream was me trying to actually get into here. And now I'm here. Wow. Easy as hell. Superb. Travel from Outer Rim. I have been to... Shrouded Stacks from here. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I've been through from Stormy Coast. Yep. And, Migration Path. Uh-huh. I've not been here through Fractured Gateway, though. And I guess that's... Yes. This... Spinning Tom's presence here would lead me to cold storage. But now that I'm here, well, I guess I'll just reach Fractured Gateway another way. And then make the trek back to cold storage. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Lemon squeezy. Bleh. In the very middle of a month. Oh god, I still have the goddamn song stuck in my head. No, I'm not leaving yet. Whoops. Please don't kill me, I just woke up. You wouldn't kill a little gal. You wouldn't kill a little gal on her birthday. What am I talking about? They would most definitely kill me on my birthday. They have no respect for such things. That is a cyan lizard that is expectantly looking through that gate. Or maybe not? Yeah, no, it was expectantly looking at me. Or at anything, really. Whoa. Fun stuff. A lot of cheese. And I think that's a painting of a lizard? Kinda looks like a painting of a lizard. The fruit on the floor makes me think that there's dropwigs nearby. Yes. What's a bit of Dreamworld without some ambient paranoia? Whoa. Hmm. Uh-huh, I see. Hmm. Well, that's annoying. I'll be fine. I'll find my way. Never mind. But also never mind. Oh god, the wind! Okay. Cha-cha-cha, baby. Come on, damn it. That is a drawing of a rat, I think. Or a mouse. A green mouse at that. This, of course, leads me to believe that that is Fitz. Fitz, the 12-ounce mouse. Wow, can't believe it. Such a beloved Adult Swim series, all the way over here. I mean, it does make sense. It's, wait, never mind, now I see, gaping maws in the drawing. Oh, well, Fitz can probably also hold gaping maws if he tried. If he truly believed in himself. And also makes sense because this game was published by Dum dilly dum dilly dilly dum dilly dum dilly 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 dum. Where am I? Oh, so this is actually a bottomless pit. Cool, thank you, fun. Fuck you! In the very model of a Mother Major General. Ah, okay, so I'm not even supposed to... go through there. Internally screaming, internally screaming, internally screaming. Welp. Okay. That's the new path then. No mythic history, king, other sense of character. See, this is the thing of having songs' lyrics right in front of me. I want to sing it. But I would need to exercise complete concentration on it, or else I would flub it forever, and that would be embarrassing. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Eat shit and die, asshole. Did I? Even took the wrong turn, I think. Wow. Yeah, I wasn't even supposed to go up. I was supposed to go down. Well. Why are you always here, you purple bastard? You pink palooka? You dork? Where am I going now? Up, then up. Okay. I can sense trouble. My watcher senses are tingling. Never mind, there's nothing anymore. Ah, so this is where the trouble went. No, you do not see me. You are wrong. Your senses deceive you. For I am gone. Long, long gone. Long gone, John Silver. Silver. Nothing here. An empty room. Do not worry about it. Wow, that was 3 quick jumps in a row. That was scary. Alright, relax your muscles. Everything is fine. Everything is dandy. Everything is survivable. If you try hard enough. Don't fuck. Right, yes, I am in invisible mode. Good. I had forgotten if I was or not. Ah yes, the magic of spinniness. Okay, I can detect something funky in the room next door. Oh god, it is in such hot pursuit. Oh, cool. Dang it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I scream. Why are you like this? Suck a bit. But Jesus Christ, this guy was persistent as hell. He just would not give up. He would follow me to the ends of the earth. Even if I escaped through a ripple, he would follow me through it. I would have to float in 0 gravity through the entirety of unfortunate evolution with that thing following me. It would have been impossible. I got the hiccups. Oops. As you can see, I am not very good at lizard combat. It pains me to say, but it's the unfortunate truth. Alright, maybe the clue to lizard combat is to just randomly mash buttons. That seems to work. Yep, that's the key to my success. I just engage in panic button shenanigans. Alternatively, I just fucking massacre them in cold blood while they can't even see me. By TF2 wishes, it was me. Gotta hit the bullshit combo as fast as humanly possible. If there's a I was about to say if there's a spider, that's the wrong word here. If there's a spear lodged in them, you can bullshit yourself into grabbing it and killing them with it. Swear to God, if this guy thinks he's... Yep, that's what you get, you idiot. Don't even try. Because trying only leads to failure. Are you fucking kidding me? You were supposed to be dead. Or is it your twin brother that is trying to avenge you? You sick freaks. You sick little monkeys. I will have you know I am going to kill every single one of you if it takes that much effort. Oh, look! A pair of olive roaches. Oh, adorable. And just torture you for eternity because I can. Fortunately, eternity was much shorter for you than anticipated. Okay. Okay. So. The wolves. Oh, that's rotten. That's a rotten to the core guy. The guy's rotten to the core. I think this is just a karma flower. It does... Oh, right. You can climb through walls. I am screaming. I am killing. I am dying. I die. There's a shelter right there. Hey, buddy, what are the odds you enter a different room with other enemies that might try to kill you? For my succulent meats. Yeah, come on. No need to do donuts, come on. You can deep fry me into a donut later. Okay, maybe you just have a case of the sniffles and need to scratch your nose. A lot. Actually, could you do me the favor of keep going down? Yeah, this direction. Come on, you can do it. Down? Okay, well, that's... Okay, now we're talking. That's a lethal. It is not a lethal, folks. I am still kicking. Somehow. Wow, this fucking portal must be... Has to be somewhere, right? Where? Okay, that's a fate worse than death, buddy. Don't go back, you idiot! And that's actual death. And to think I was very, very, very excited to get into this region. It has been nothing but pain and suffering so far. Now you're there, you gas balloon motherfucker. Alright. Alright. Well, that's just embarrassing. Alright, maybe the world is taking pity on me. Never mind, the world is always cruel, and will always try and send a messenger of death my way. Is it a fucking stealth game? Jesus. He's a fucking guard that regularly enters and exits the same goddamn fucking room. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, you have to be fucking kidding me. Okay. Okay, I guess the dropwig was more preoccupied on setting up its trap than actually accepting the free meal that was right in front of it. Not gonna complain. Ah, Cyan, hello. Whoa, okay. It's running away. Good. Great, even. That's a second lizard. Okay, second lizard is gonna hit the towers. Oh boy. That is a very odd vocal sim to have, huh? No, you do not see me. Your eyes deceive you. You're very ugly and stupid. And your mother does not love you. Oh, thanks for dislodging guts. Oh, fuck. I'm biting my own arm off. I got distracted by the fact that you can dislodge. Hello. Oh no, you're still running away because I guess did something similar to puncturing your lung. Oh my god, that jump was pathetic. Oh my god, that is adorable. No, come on. Ow. Killing Cyans is like popping bubble red. If you actually manage to hit that sweet spot. I'm not even sure where exactly in their anatomy that sweet spot is. Uh-oh. Well. Fairly center, you think? So, actually the lungs? Alright. Huh. My half joke was actually half correct. Amazing. Wow, that was a panic spear throw. Oops. Ignore that. Ignore that as well. Jesus Christ, my dude, are you okay? Whoa. Whoa, oh my god, it... Alright, that's fun. You imagine it's like a fish air bladder. Got a fish in the mine. Maybe because you will be eating fish tonight. When was the last time you actually ate fish? Aside from canned tuna, I mean. And tuna is always a good thing to add to your meals. Especially if it's rice. Or maybe, if you're feeling feisty, pasta. Wait, fish have a air bladder? Why do they have an air bladder? You don't get fish once a month, you get very sad. Fish is good. I can attest to that second statement. I cannot attest for the first one because I do not entirely know your emotional stability regarding fish. I just have your personal word for it. And personal testaments are not good enough for the scientific method. Damn it. I want blood. Oh, that's a drop wig over there. Oh, wow. Alright, I better get my blood quick. Ooh. Yeah, I think you're dead. Awesome. Awesome. Yay, yay. Air bladders help fish maintain appropriate buoyancy, buoyancy, in the different depths of the water. Different air pressures, perhaps? Oh. I mean, acquiring one of those would be nice. Although I'm not entirely certain how. Well, no, that's how. Even if I don't necessarily need it, since I am already at the bottom of the barrel ranks. Ranks? Oh, that's definitely... Oh, come on. I don't keep the map from when I was in the jowls of the beasts. That's bogus. Totally bogus. Dude. Ah... Fantasy. If a fish experiences barotrauma, sometimes the treatment for such is to puncture straight into his structure so they can sink again and get oxygen. Would you mind giving me the definition of barotrauma? Would you mind being so kind as to provide me with the definition of barotrauma, as you so call it? Oh man, the things I would do for an extra pip of food. Oh, that's fruit. In a very dark, foggy purple area. Though I don't see any spiders anywhere. There is batfly grass, but no bat fly. And checkpoint, because my heart cannot take so much excitement. Barotrauma is damage caused by gases in the body due to changing depths too quickly. This is also called Doben with human. I killed 2 Scions? Really? Wow. I truly am the Dragon Slayer. Hor hor hor. Hor hor hor. I can see some people trying to call the bends, to refer the bends as somebody swooning so hard their knees give up and start bending because of all the swooning. The swooning bends. What the fuck was that jump? That was awesome. Where am I? Ah, yes. Station Annex. Station Annex, even. Yeah. Ah, yes, I am most definitely approaching my destination. If the uber creepy environment is anything to go by, is that thing dead? Or merely frozen? Huh. Oh my god, that's a pearl. Why is the world taunting me with pearls everywhere? I don't... I don't think I want to go down there. Although the arrows are very tempting. There's 2 of them even. I'm not a physicist, so I can't really explain why water/air pressure does this, but it just expands things that really shouldn't expand, and it can damage lots of stuff. Real badly. That... Aha. Well... Down we go, question mark? More dead lizards. More of them. Great. Love that. Just entering to mark that room in my map. Well, with that further knowledge, it makes me think like the bends is still a case of your knees bending involuntarily, but in this case, it's expanding the fluid in your knees. Which is much, much worse. This is so stupid. There you go. Now you're free! Float away, little boyd worm. Float, float away, away. It does that to your knees by generating bubbles of nitrogen in your joints, lol. Ah. Oh, I was kinda right then. Wow. Man, this doctor shit is easy. You just have to bullshit your way until you get a correct answer. What the fuck needs a doctorate? I can just... bumblefuck my way through. I knew there were gonna be some live lizards left. I always know these things. Because I am smart, you see. And because I already saw rotten lizards before in this area. Oh, botheration, I have... no genuine clue as to what I'm doing. Oh, right! That's what happens! Don't spear the rotten lizards. Don't spear the rotten lizards. Ha 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 ha. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's like popping a balloon full of curdled milk. You're gotta be kidding me. Look, you're not strong enough. Let me go. Oh, no. Yeah, no, never mind. You're still not strong enough. Oh, piss off. Ah, just kill me already. Jesus, took you long enough. Got a runny nose. Give me a second. Bleh. Still no clue how I get a runny nose in the middle of summer. Where am I going? Oh, Jesus. No, don't go that way. Come on. Where the hell did you... Wow, you're fast. Oh yeah, there was a weird presence. No, I'm mistaking something with something else. Well, I mean, might as well try that direction. Whee! Ah, not happening. Fuck you, buddy. Is it... Oh. Okay, yeah. So it is actually happening, buddy. Awesome. Who would have thought that your enemies not being able to see you or make it so that killing them would be so easy? Okay. This has to be unfortunate evolution, otherwise I'm very much confused. No, wait, you already saw the map, you idiot. It's... it's... Fallen Tramway? Hey, self-appointed Rainworld dork. Where am I? Why did I do that? In the presence of a Scion, no less. Any second now, Portal. Thank you very much. And now I abscond. Very sharply, though. Oh, where the hell was that, anyways? It was very snowy. And I had a cold meter as well. That's a Scion trying to interrupt my monologue. Ah. Well. Pretty sure I was in surface. Oh yeah! The surface does connect to cold storage. Look at that. How did I not think of that before? I have a freaking map. How did I not see the surface as a connecting path to cold storage? I feel like these guys are quicker crawling than using their jet powers. I think it was Fallen Tramway, the upper rightmost region. Yes, it was Fallen Tramway. That's the name it said. It said that name. The name it said was Fallen Tramways. Ow. And now it's marked on my map. Hooray! You are drawing, so you are 50-50 on looking and listening. Well, may I ask, may I inquire as to what you are drawing? Oh, okay, that... Alright, can I... platform normally around this area, please? Alright, clearly not. Awesome. Awesome. Drawing the very wet mouse. Popular choice. Ow. Give me a second, the TV just randomly started speaking again, and that's very annoying, because I don't like the noise of the TV in the background. Meow. Meow. Rivulet. 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 Rubber. 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 Rivola. 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 Rivulet. 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 Weeble. 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 Not it. Meow. The rivulet. Enthralled by the blue slug cats. I am knowledgeable of at least two, well, maybe three. Blue slug cats. Skugs, even. Slags, even. That being Rivulet, one of Artificer's childs, and the skug that we colloquially know as Chicken Nugget, aka the third sibling between Survivor and Monk. Unless you're also counting Beermaster? Beermaster's purple. Or maybe the Watcher themselves. Watcher is a very, very dark shade of blue. Maybe you're also referring to Enot. Or Inv. Or Sophanthiel. Or the other 7 ways people call her. Yeah, both of them are blue, just extraordinarily different shades of it. Ah, water. Ugh. I am getting eepy. Where in the sweet and sour fuck am I going? I could try going up there, maybe. Ugh, it's such a pain. But it's also the closest. So, yeah, maybe I could give that direction a shot. Revealer is popular but not taken very seriously, but I do enjoy to take them way too serious. They are the yippee, yippee, yay, yay, wee. Slug cat, after all. The... Look at how fast I can go, look how fast I can go, look how fast I can go. Slug cat. I have now an adoptive mother slug cat. I see. You were the danger all along. People are too enamored by the movement to notice the weird mysteries like the mark of communication and other such things. And their weird biology in general. Why is the rivulet how the rivulet is? Why are they constantly wet? What kind of other strange evolutionary paths can slug cats evolve into? Am I even supposed to physically be able to get to this area like this? I mean, it does seem like I'm supposed to be able to get to this area, but maybe not by the means I have employed. In my little stupid headcanony things, I say the rivulet is Italian, and somehow managed to cross an entire ocean by either supreme boredom or being captured by a vulture. I think I said he was Italian. I think I said that rivulet was Italian because rivulet is an Italian word. Probably something stupid like that. You know, I can definitely hear the of physics objects colliding with each other. That is definitely not the intended way of accessing this point. Okay, cool. There might not even be any purpose to this area whatsoever. Aside from being the fucking windy. And I'm not gonna stick around to find out. Does that light blue ow? Does that light blue lizard is pissing me off? You're not gonna stick either because you're sleep deprived. Understandable. I am very well aware with troubles having sleep. Having trouble sleeping, I mean. Also, this is... what the fuck? Also, this is still... Cold storage! Because I went back to cold storage. I'm trying to stay in cold storage. To find... unfortunate evolution. Whee! Yep. Problem is, I don't really know where else to look. Never mind, I have a couple of options on where to look. It is as far as down possible. It is as far down as you pops. Go down, Pops. Not this way. Probably this way. Do not trust that floor. Yeah, no, I did not mean to fall through that. Give me my spear back. Thank you. Okie dokie. Not gonna lie, I did not like that at all. I am turning around. And I'm just gonna hope that this is the right direction. That's another rotten lizard. simply going to leave it to its own devices. Good. Well, that's an actual clean piece of fruit. Okay, I should, on this guise, because I'm pretty certain I am running out of juice, is the first clean piece of... Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Hmm. Oh, shut up. You don't have it as bad as I do. Okay. I am simply going to look for a map as to save me some... Okay, I get it. Hush, you harlot. Hmm. Funnily enough, if I came to cold storage from Fractured Gateway, I would have been extraordinarily close to the portal to Unfortunate Evolution. And since I haven't, it's a long trek. Okay, so there is something up that stupid useless thing. Alright, thank you very much, you silly map. Oh, how close was I? I'd say almost... There, yeah, roughly halfway there. Sigh. Alright. Let's just get through it as quickly as possible. And by that I mean take my time as to not alert the guards of my presence. Stop! You've violated the law. Pay the code and fines and something or other. I do not know. I haven't played Skyrim at all. Or is that from Morrowind? One of the two. Then pay with your blood. I go to the left. Even the most minuscule of pustules are extraordinarily deadly to me. And extraordinarily annoying because they have such a weak pull. Extraordinarily sticky. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. I got tricked by my own karma flower. Bastard. That's fine. Blah 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 blah. Tra la 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 la. I say with certain pains in my heart because I am now a Karma 1. Ripple Karma 1 and my floatiness is severely downgraded, so... to be a low karma specimen. It's to know frustration, to know death, but to also know perseverance. Unless you give up, in which case... I mean... Fuck you. Sorry, the sentence got cancelled because I was... scared. By the Noodle Man. Fruit. It's delicious. And before I take a horrifyingly bad wrong turn... Okay? Eat the bad fruit. And on a safe surface. You're fine. You're fine now. Could always be better, but you are fucking kidding me. It's one thing after the other in this place, isn't it? Oh, joy, as the sun has come again to hold you, sending out the longing. Funny, funny, pretty things, the things are rising, so the sun is rising. And if your real world is pressing out, it's all around you. You will. With the emptiness of these behind the pond, rising, those are the shadows. It's all around you. Wrong way. Hemingway. Truly the most unnecessary of shelters, since it is so close by, so close by to the other one. And it is not that hard to get from one to the other. Can I even eat? Okay. Squibs. I can eat squibs. Oh my god. Since when are you able of eating the squibs? That's gonna give me enough nutritional value to be able to actually shelter. Christmas is saved. Yay! Oh, well, also this guy. If I can actually manage to spear. But alas, I cannot. And I am Angie. Wait. Yay! Never mind, I'm no Angie anymore. I am contempt because I am having a succulent meal. Okay. What's up with this rest of the room? Nerve-wracking experience. Jolly green beans full of flowers. Oh wait, or maybe it's their sprinkles. That looks like a gravity core. Does it not? Is a curiosity worth the risk? But with the ticking clock, I'm going to say no, unfortunately. There's a thread incoming. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright. Crisis 1 has been averted. Wow, 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 come on. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Please, for the love of God. Oh, thank you, baby Jesus. I'm just going to shelter right here for a quick minute or two because I am not accidentally dying in unfortunate evolution and having to do this whole bullshit again. Sure, I could theoretically go back up and try and explore what was up with that weird gravity core room. Not gonna say that there isn't a part of my brain that says that I'm extraordinarily curious about it. Because it is correct, I am curious about it. But also, it has already been 3 hours and 4 minutes, and I am going to seek God. Or the closest thing that Five Pebbles says, or was ever going to achieve to some form of, whoa, godlike entity. Probably even aren't even actual godlike entities, they're just void worms. Just void worms. They're probably not even actually benevolent. Maybe they're just... They just see, stray creatures floating around and wish to keep their own area clean, thus pushing them all the way down. Damn, pushing away all their trash. And then whatever weird effects the void has to any actual body entering it happens. Maybe I'm just being blasphemous for blasphemy's sake. Gotta say, I am so happy that all of this rot is absolutely calcified. I am a bit concerned at the fact that there is still a timer. Like, what could even happen if I run out of cycle? If I run out of time on this cycle. There we go. Gaping holes. Holy gaping holes. Oh, jeez, fucking... I know you exist. You did not need to fucking jump scare me like that, you stupid son of a bitch. Okay, there you are. So for my personal interpretation, this is clearly a form of void worm, but absolutely rotten. What is a void worm? A rotten void worm at that. Doing inside what is clearly the rotten can of someone. If the name of the area is anything to go by, this is probably, most definitely, 5 Pebbles' can. Or what very little remains of it. I don't think that the rot has infested the void worms at the bottom of the void sea. I'm thinking that the rot has formed into this form of a void worm. That maybe 5 Pebbles' plan all along was to create a creature such as a void worm, an artificial void worm, that could then guide everybody down to the Void Sea in some way, shape, or form. But with the concentration needed for the task failing, it ended up producing a completely different byproduct. Still somewhat similar. I mean, it eventually evolved into what was supposed to be its final form, just extraordinarily wrong. Anyway, that's my interpretation of what's happening here. Eh. Ah, yes, this particular place again. I don't remember where there's food. I remember where there's food. Gross, icky food. Ow. Yoink. Ah. Hmm. Welp. Now all that's left is to find my, dear generous benefactor again. Have him bestow upon me the gifts of Rippledom a couple of more times until I'm at max rippliness, max ripidness, max abdominal ripidiness. That's a green diamond at the top right. Okay, so this is the area where somewhere around the outer rim is where I can unlock the Watcher for arena mode or something else. You have come bearing gift of a game I would perchance enjoy Nihoi Minoi. Well, bestow the gift upon the me, thank you very much. I have opened the link in the new TV. Demontides. I'm pretty sure you talked to me about Demon Tides on Wednesday. Like I already played the demo of it a while back. It is a cool game, I do admit. Don't know if my skills also equate towards 3D platformer games. I'm sure with enough practice, perhaps, mayhaps, but... I'm not gonna stop recommending it to other people. Definitely a cool looking game. I am forgetting what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, did you notice I also have a Discord now, if you wanted to join that? To get the proper announcements for whenever I am existing. The hours of mutenics perhaps melted thy brain into fine mush. Thy is used to point towards someone else instead of oneself. So you're saying that mutinic has melted my brain? What insolence! Also, no, I do not have a command for exclamation point to Discord. It should be in the somewhere in the about section of my channel. I just have to like dig for it a bit. I'll have to see how the hell you do a Discord I need to see how that command can actually work in a Twitch chat. You know how that works, it's just like saying it anyways. Well, saying it whenever you please is definitely gonna result in some form of royalty, eventually thinking that you are referring to them, and thus sending you to the guillotine. So... proper grammar saves lives or something like that. Congratulations, you are now a tax-paying citizen of my oil rig. Congratulations! Also, the previous sentence could have been misconstrued as saying that you know how I work. That could also be seen as an insult by some medieval monarchy. Your misproper use of grammar is most certainly gonna cause your demise, I am sad to say. Anyway, it has already been 3 hours 17, and I'm going to go get dinner. I may have thin skin. I mean, not me. I do not have thin skin. I have a strong resolve to give people suplexes if they try and fucking attempt some trick or a mockery among me. Towards me is the proper word there. Towards me, yeah. I'm just saying, there's some other very murder-crazed monarchs in the world. I'm just looking out for you. Well, thank you very much for watching, listening, and talking. It is very much appreciated. Hope you all have a good rest of your evening. Perhaps even dinner, perhaps even dessert. I will be having, I think spaghetti. I'm gonna go have some spaghetti. Thank you very much. Good night, and goodbye. Meow meow. Wow wow.